Good afternoon. Today is a celebration of love, of commitment, of friendship, of family, and of two people, Samantha and Kyle, who are in it together forever. You don't have to have a ceremony to have a marriage, although the ceremony has been an important feature across nearly every culture, religion, generation, and society. We have thousands of important moments that happen throughout our lives, but this one is regarded as so critical. We acknowledge its special status by sharing it with others. Because despite all of our differences, love is what we all share. It's the great unifier, the one universal truth, that no matter who we are, where we've come from, what we believe, we know this one thing: love is what we're doing right. We have all loved in our lifetimes, and in this moment we're reminded that the ability to love is the very best part of our humanity. Samantha and Kyle, your family and friends are here to hope with you, to support you, to be proud of you, and to remind you that love isn't always happily ever after, but love is the experience of writing your story. It's not one moment, not even this moment. It's big moments like saying I love you and getting engaged, but mostly the little ones that come in between the big moments. Falling asleep next to each other, making dinner together, spending holidays with your families, binge watching Netflix shows, getting a big hug when you come home from work. These everyday moments fused together into one big experience that is uniquely your own. Kyle and Samantha have asked me to read Love is Like Owning a Dog by Taylor Malley. First of all, it's a big responsibility, especially in a city like Little Rock. So think long and hard before deciding on love. On the other hand, love gives you a sense of security. When you're walking down the street late at night and you have a leash on love, ain't no one gonna mess with you. Because crooks and muggers think love is unpredictable. Who knows what love could do in its own defense? On cold winter nights, love is warm. It lies between you and lives and breathes and makes funny noises. Love wakes you up all hours of the night with its needs. It needs to be fed so it will grow and stay healthy. Love doesn't like being left alone for long. But come home and love is always happy to see you. It may break a few things accidentally in its passion for life, but you can never be mad at love for long. Is love good all the time? No. No. Love can be bad. Bad love. Very, very bad. Love makes messes. Love leaves you little surprises here and there. Love needs lots of cleaning up after. Sometimes you just want to get love fixed. Sometimes you want to roll up a piece of newspaper and swat love on the nose. Not so much to cause pain, but just to let it know. Don't ever do that again. Sometimes love just wants to go out for a nice long walk because love loves exercise. It will run you around the block and leave you panting and breathless, pull you in different directions at once, or wind itself around and around you until you're all wound up and you cannot move. But love makes you meet people wherever you go, people who have nothing in common but love. Stop and talk to each other along the street. Throw things away and love will bring them back again and again and again and again. But most of all, love needs love, lots of it. And in return, love loves you and never, ever stops. Samantha and Kyle are here to marry each other. No one else's will can create such a union. It is their words, their intentions, their vision that must define and shape this marriage. Kyle, I now ask you, do you take Samantha to be your wife?
I do.
Samantha, I now ask you, do you take Kyle to be your husband?
I do.
So now I call upon them to state their vows before this group the pledges that will bind them together.
Kyle, despite how it might have seemed when we first met as St. Pat's chairs in 2013, I'm so glad to have met you then and happy to be marrying you today. You are my best friend, my biggest cheerleader. I love you for so much that you are. You are one of the kindest, most patient, and funniest people I've ever met. And for that, I love you more than words I can say or even write. You keep me grounded and don't let me take myself too seriously. And on Cooper's behalf, you're the best dog dad Cooper or I could ever ask for. You supported me through college and now graduate school. I feel like I'm truly myself when I'm with you, which makes these promises to you so easy. Kyle, I vow to support and comfort you. I promise to you that I will try to laugh at the bad internet jokes you find for me. If they are really bad. I promise to love and honor you in any way that I can. I vow to never let you buy a cabbage instead of lettuce again. I promise to be by your side even when times get rough. I vow to honor our commitments when we are near and far from each other. I'm excited to spend forever with you, laughing and living our best lives, wherever they take us. With you by my side, I know we can do anything.
Samantha, on the day I first saw you, I could never imagine this moment would come. But now that it's here, I couldn't be happier. Since we met, we have been hundreds of miles away from each other, and we have been right beside each other. We have cried together, and we have laughed together. We have wasted time together, and we have made unforgettable memories together, all of which I wouldn't trade for anything. As we start this next chapter in our lives, I promise to love you, to be your best friend, to respect you and support you in all that you do, to be patient with you, to work together with you to achieve our goals, to accept you unconditionally, and to share life with you throughout all of our years. From this day forward as your husband, I promise to cherish every moment that I spend with you beside me as my wife. Samantha, know that forever and always I am yours, and I love you with all my heart.
May we have the rings, please? Wedding rings are unbroken circles, symbols of eternity with neither beginning nor end. They are to remind you not only of the love you have for one another on this day, but of the precious gift of trust, honesty, and commitment that you place in one another for all your tomorrows. From this day forward, you will wear these rings as a sign that no matter where you go and whatever you do, there is someone in this world who loves you more than anything else and will always be by your side. Kyle, would you place the ring on Samantha's finger and say these words? Samantha, with this ring,
Samantha, with this ring,
and all my love,
I
take you as my wife.
I take you as my wife.
Samantha, would you place the ring on his finger? Kyle, with this ring, and all my love, I take you as my husband. To my left, there is a love letter and wine box. They have chosen to perform a love letter and wine box ceremony. This box contains a bottle of wine and a love letter from each to the other. These letters describe the good qualities they find in one another, the reasons they fell in love, and their reasons for choosing to marry. The letters are sealed in individual envelopes, and they have not seen what the other has written. I recommend you keep the box in a place of honor, prominently displayed in your home, as a constant reminder of your commitment to each other. Should you ever find your marriage enduring insurmountable hardships, You are to open the box, sit and drink the wine together, then separate and read the letters you wrote to one another when you were united in marriage. By reading these letters, you will reflect upon the reasons you fell in love and chose to marry each other here today. The hope is, however, that you will never have a reason to open the box. And in this case, you are to open the box and share on your 5th anniversary and every 5th anniversary thereafter. You may now seal the box. May your marriage bring you all the excitement a marriage should bring. May you look for things to praise in each other and say, I love you, out loud and every day. May you have happiness, and may you find it in making one another happy. May you have love, and may you find it in loving one another. And now for the moment you've been waiting for. Kyle and Samantha, it is now my honor and privilege to declare that you are husband and wife. You may seal your promises with a kiss. Ladies and gentlemen, I now introduce to you for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Kyle and Samantha Craig.
You have another sister.